How has social learning theory contributed to our understanding of human learning? Social learning theory was developed by Albert Bandura, and it focuses on the effects of cues on behavior and internal mental processes. It also emphasizes the effects of thought on action and action on thought. Modeling is imitations of others' behavior and learning from others' successes and failures. Observational learning is Bandura's analysis and involving four phases: attentional, retention, reproduction, and motivational phases. The steps of observational learning is attention phase is when the student pays attention to a model. The retention phase, students imitate the model behavior that they have watched. Reproduction, students attempt to match model behavior. And motivational phase, students imitate a model to be praised or reinforced. Vicarious learning is learning through observation and repetition of others. Students see others being praised for a behavior and they want to replicate it. Self-regulated learning. Students observe their own behavior, judge it against their standards, and reinforce or punish themselves. Meichenbaum's cognitive behavior modification is a self-regulated learning strategy where students are taught to monitor and regulate their own behavior. Meichenbaum developed his own model for self-regulation of learning. The self-instruction steps are: 1, the model performs a task while talking to their self out loud. 2, a student performs task under model's direction and guidance. 3, student performs task while instructing self aloud. 4, students whisper steps to self as he or she works. 5, the child uses private speech to perform a task. Self-reinforcement is when students take control of and regulate their own behavior and learning. They develop their own standards for appropriate behavior and reinforce themselves for meeting those standards that they have set for themselves. It's important for independent learning and motivation later in life. The strengths and limitations of behavioral learning theories. The strengths are that they are firmly established and have been demonstrated under many different circumstances, and they're very useful in explaining and changing behavior in the classroom. However, behavioral learning theories are limited in scope, and they apply almost exclusively to observable behavior only. As a summary of the chapter, what is learning? Learning is the acquisition of abilities that are not innate. It depends on experience and feedback from the environment. Some principles of behavior learning: reinforcers increase frequency of a behavior, punishers decrease the frequency of that behavior. Intrinsic reinforcers reward inherent in a behavior itself. And extrinsic reinforcers are praise and rewards. Punishment weakens behavior by introducing consequences or removing reinforcers. Premack principle is that you should increase less enjoyed activities by linking them to more enjoyed activities so they are better. Extinction is weakening and gradual disappearance of behavior.